Hey guys, welcome back to Chanman's videos, and this is video number 2 on the Bauer goalie pads. So this week we are going to be talking about the 2024 Bauer Hyperlite 2, and it's a Bauer Shadow Blocker and a Vapor 90 glove catcher. These are fully customized, so it's a custom black pad and graphic with I guess it's Golden Knights gold lettering. I was told Bauer actually would not let Vic go and make black lettering. So I guess they're like, nope, if you can't actually fully customize, you have to follow some Bauer rules. And so he didn't want to go black and white, so he went with black and gold. That's too bad that they couldn't let him go black on black on black on everything. I'm just going to go over some of the specs really quickly, such as I was saying earlier, that the catcher is a Vapor 90 catcher, and it's a shadow blocker with the Vapor Hyperlite 2 pads. What else is there? Okay, so the pad size is supposed to be small. It is a mid-flex. It is a boot flex of soft 100 with a thick profile. The knee blocks come with the Supreme Stabilislide, and the calf bracket is the Hyperlite 2 style with adjustable knee wings. It came with the Pro Elastic Toe System with the offset toe alignment. What else has we got here? Supreme Tune Fit Plus for the leg strapping, and then a grip, knee grip, or grip knee. That's what they said. In regards to the catcher, it is a Pro Palm stiffness with the Hyperlite 2 catch grip on the inside, and I'll go into a little bit later. It is a double straight reinforced pocket with skate lace, and then it's just a senior regular palm size. And then with regards to the blocker, again, it is a Supreme Shadow Senior with no thumb pillow. Everything else is stock. I did, again, spend a little bit of time with this before making this video, and starting off with the blocker. Just going to move the camera a little bit here. It does have the graphics. So this was designed, I think, early 2024, and it's got about 40 games. It's got the Hyperlite 2 logo there. And then, unlike the, what was the other one? The 2X Pro, it does not have that tapered design to create a thin board. This actually is standard kind of a blocker board now. And then with this palm, this actually doesn't have that nice padding like I talked about on the GSX or on the 2X Pro. And again, he does not have that thumb foam. For customization, this is stitched in. It's fully stitched, so you can't even loosen this up with the rope or the nylon string from before. And then you have your one cuff that I actually found quite inconvenient because you have to loop this Velcro strap through here. And for me, because I have bigger hands, it spent like a minute and a half trying to jig and figure this thing and get this open. I know you're like, what? You just Velcro on Velcro. It's a snug fit, so it wasn't easy to. I didn't want to again rip or break any threads on this. And that's the only thing here. It's a shallow palm, so you can see here. Once I got the glove, once I put the blocker on, it felt different to me. This is lighter than the 2X Pros, but where I felt that it was different was where my wrist here and the edge of the glove. This seems shallow, whereas with all my other blockers, it feels like my palm, my hand and my palm, instead of being here, is a little bit lower. So I don't know if that was a custom or not because it's not noted there. I'm just going off by feel. So it seems like where this curves, is much closer to my wrist than all the other blockers. And when I go into comparing the actual blockers themselves, I might be able to show you visually if I didn't explain that very well verbally. So that was the weirdest thing that I noticed, is once I had the blocker on, it just felt different. And I don't know if it's because that's the new design for blocker in the way of increasing wrist mobility, because if I'm showing properly, there's a lot of wrist mobility here. This inside pad does not seem as soft as the GSX, which I prefer. I like that soft pad. It almost feels like it's a pad, but there's something hard inside. So I don't know if you like that or not. I didn't. But a shadow blocker is actually something I want to try out, and that's after listening to a podcast for Joey Decord of the Seattle Kraken. I think he did switch to, he's using true pads, true everything, gloves, but with the blocker, he specifically switched to a shadow blocker because he was saying he noticed Jake Ottinger getting blocker saves, and the rebounds from this was clearing over the glass and into the crowd. So he wanted to try it out, and that made me want to try it out as well. So I might try this out in the game, see if I can get some crazy redirects. I've been making a lot of blocker saves and steering them nice and wide off to the stick side. So see if anyone can crank anything out that I can clear over the ice. But yeah, I found that was an interesting story and made me want to try a power shadow blocker. All right, moving on to the catcher. First thing, the biggest thing I noticed with the catcher is the crazy design. And when I say crazy, it's because this is a very long, elongated catcher. I know it's not accurate, but I feel it's like a little bit of a rectangle. And the reason for that is this has a much longer finger extension on the glove. And that would be a concept similar to the 6.1, Warrior 6.1 and 7.1, where in order to make a larger catching surface for the pocket, they elongated the finger. This is a 580 break, so I checked back into the notes. It's a 580 break. The 2X Pro in the last video I did is a 590 break. And when I'm closing this, oh, this is really stiff. It's a finger to thumb feeling for closure. Inside the finger stalls here, on the inside it has a rubbery textured grip, so I guess that's to help you get a better grip for closing. And I'm struggling to close this right now. Like I'm really trying to close it. I can't. I actually need to shift my fingers and hands out a little bit, then I can close it. So what's happening for me in this glove is, earlier in my other video I talked about this break line was right here, and I can close it. With this glove, if I put the break line in this same area of my palm, I can't close it. This is where I'm getting stuck. But if I shift my hand out so that the break is here at the edge of my fingers, then I'm able to do this and get the closure, versus this, I was getting blocked. So that was a really weird experience for me. Also, comfort-wise, because of how that works, it just didn't feel natural. Like I said, my fingertips, instead of being in and having all my fingertips connected to that rubber grip on the inside, my fingers were just on the edge of the rubber grip. So this glove does not fit my hand. I have to find out from Vic how he feels and if he likes it a lot. What else is there? When closed, that's sort of the design. And it's a pretty shallow pocket. It is not a deep pocket at all. And yeah, so it is, when I shift my fingers, I can close it, but even still, I'm putting effort in to close it, and it doesn't close perfectly. All right, opening the inside of the catcher, this one has a lot of straps. So 2 there. Oh, this one opens also from the top. 3. You have your nylon fast strap here. 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 points of adjustment inside the glove. It has like, yeah, so you've got this as an independent. You've got this here as an independent. Yeah. And then I don't think I can get the inside. Yeah, I can't get the light or the camera to show that rubbery gripped, ribbed texture on inside the finger stalls. Again, just it's a flat pocket. Similar to the 2X Pros, this feels heavy compared to the Warriors that I use. So I don't know if that's just me being biased to Warrior, because I love Warrior, but it just feels heavier. Moving on to the pad, here we go. See if I can get adjustment. So there is a little bit of flex, not too much. You can flex this, that you can see here, versus the 2X Pros, I couldn't flex that at all. I like the nice smooth graphic here. And after 40 games, the durability of the leather looks good. Now inside, so this is a small, and the small being a 33 plus. This is a pretty stable knee rise or knee pad here. And again, looks like you do have some adjustable pads here, which if you choose that option, bring it across the knee if you get it. Opening up. So instead of on the outside to in, this is more natural. Both are on the inside to out. And then you have a tune fit, and with just one Velcro here, nice and easy. And again, this useless one. Just a different color, it's black this time. Again, this did come with the Pro bungee, but Vic removed it. And overall, this pad is not too heavy. Feels pretty average compared to my Warriors. But I do like how smooth everything here is. It's a good looking pad with Stabiliflex. All right, that is it for the Hyperlite 2 Shadow Blocker and the Vapor 90 set. Thanks again to Vic at Over 40 Goalie. Again, please give his channel a visit, see if you like his content. I love it. I think it's great stuff. Some great discussions. And then I'll be making videos now afterwards to compare the feel and the style and the break of the gloves, the blocker, as well as the strapping on the pads and the softness. Oh, actually, I just realized this pad also is pre-curved. So it's got that built-in curve, which is the same as on my GSX, but all my Warriors are all straight, except the RG4s. That you can use a profile lock and curve it, and with a Velcro, lock that curve in place. But that's it for this video. If you have any questions, please drop it in the comment. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like. And if you're interested in continuing watching more videos, please give my channel a subscribe. I often refer to myself as an unprofessional YouTuber. I don't get paid by YouTube. I don't make any money off YouTube. Everything you see of my equipment, my toys, my hobbies, I all buy with my own cash. I don't get sponsored for anything. And so if you can give me a like, that would be greatly appreciated. And again, thanks to Vic for the equipment. And yeah, hopefully we'll be able to make a third video with his teal set of Bauer pads and see how that differs from all of this other gear. All right, thanks again for watching, guys. See you in the next video.